Hey folks, we aren't able to get to every single game in the Siouxland area. That's what we've got the Sports 4 Score Corner for. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the scores from across Siouxland. In girls basketball, Western Christian able to hang on against Sioux City North. They pick up a 46-41 win. In boys basketball, though, we have a correction for you. It was actually Western Christian who won 61-43 over Sioux City North. So get that correction in. Western Christian with a 61-43 win. In girls basketball, Norfolk tops Omaha Northwest 67-58. Oakland Craig gets the best of Stanton 64-26. West Holt, they top Summerlin 61-24. And Gayville Vollen, they top Irene Wakanda 52-28. South O'Brien tops Akron Westfield 49-17. Central Lyon, they get the best of Sheldon 76-34. Moving on, Cherokee tops Estra Lincoln Central 58-21. Harris Lake Park picks up a 37-19 win over Remsen St. Mary's. South Central Calhoun, they top Storm Lake St. Mary's 50-18. Moving on here. Storm Lake tops Lamar 79-49. Next up, Sheldon, they get the best of Central Lyon 65-54 in boys basketball. West Lyon tops Okoboji 52-36. St. Mary's out of O'Neill, they top Ainsworth 72-28. Elkhorn Valley tops Hartington Newcastle 67-54. Omaha Northwest, they get the best of Norfolk 65-55 in boys basketball. Looking ahead, South O'Brien tops Akron Westfield 67-9. Southeast Valley tops Alta Aurelia 61-16. Cherokee, they top Asheville Lincoln Central 70-54. O'Neill, they top Boone Central 66-37. On top of that, Battle Creek gets the best of North Fork Catholic in a barn burner in a girls game 35-26. MVAO-COU, they just hang on for a win over Kingsley Pearson 62-60. Manson Northwest Webster tops GTRA 68-61. OABCIG tops Lawton Bronson 60-51. MMCRU tops Sibley Ocheyedan 72-32. Next up, Lon Bronson tops OABCIG 53-43 in girls basketball. Westwood gets the best of Ridgeview 46-21. West Lyon, they top Okoboji 65-24. Elkhorn Valley tops Hartington Newcastle 68-22. Howells Dodge gets the best of Archangels 59-38. Niobrara Verdigris, they top Osmond 55-41. In boys basketball, South Central Calhoun and well, that's a tie, so I don't know how that came final, but there you go, folks. Sioux Central tops West Bend Mallard 62-42. Mitchell tops Yankton 69-53. Plainview tops Neely Oakdale 62-46. Granger Terrell Ruth Van Ayrshire tops Manson Northwest Webster 68-47. St. Mary's tops Ainsworth 63-48 in girls basketball. Bancroft Rosalie tops Tacoma Herman 73-57. Boone Central gets the best of O'Neill 65-59, and Elkhorn Valley tops Hartington Newcastle 67-54 in boys basketball. Humphrey Lindsay, they top Laurel Concord Coleridge 63-55. Walt Hill tops Santee 63-22. West Central gets the best of Wynot 58-45. And our last score for you of the night, the Sioux Center Warrior boys, they went into overtime against Rock Valley, but they pick up the win 77-72. So, folks, in Siouxland, it was another great night out here of action in Siouxland. Looking back, though, on that Indiana-Oregon football game, Fernando Mendoza puts up 5 passing touchdowns for the Hoosiers in that matchup. Great win for Indiana. So, what does that mean? That means the Hoosiers, well, they'll take on Miami on January 19th for all the marbles. That's January 19th, 6:30 p.m. on ESPN when Curt Cignetti, don't know if you know this, he wins a lot. If you haven't, you should Google him. But if you haven't, do it. Check out the Indiana Hoosiers. They're taking on the University of Miami, January 19th, 6:30 p.m. We've also got some great action all across Siouxland continuing into tomorrow with the GPAC. But tell you what, looking at other matchups throughout the night here, we have some great things going on all across Siouxland in the GPAC. We have multiple matchups in action on Saturday, including men's wrestling matchups on January 10th. We have plenty of teams out at the Hastings Crusaders Open. On top of that, in other things, we've got Briar Cliff at Concordia for women's basketball. Northwestern women's basketball is hosting the College of St. Mary's. Morningside, they're taking a trip out to Hastings. That's a big game for Morningside. They're looking to get back on track, get things back going. The Dordt women, they're up against Midland as well here. Great matchups all across the GPAC. Tell you what, I really like the Briarcliff women's team. I think they're a great team to watch. If you want to go watch them, you got to go on the road, though. That's the issue. All of our GPAC teams, they're on the road. Mount Marty's in Mitchell, Northwestern's in Omaha at the College of St. Mary, Briarcliff is at Concordia, Dordt's at Midland, and Morningside's at Hastings. So not much for you to do tomorrow night outside of heading on out to the Sioux City Musketeers game. That's going to be at 6:05. That's Hawaiian night, beach bum night is what they're calling it out at the Muskies. That's because Trev's Chirps is going to be out at the game. Trev's Chirps, professional chirper. He'll be out there heckling the Chicago Steel, and looks like the Muskies can use that help after the loss that they took tonight. On top of that, you've got the NFL in action tomorrow. The Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers. Now, oddly enough, remember, Carolina 8-9, not even able to finish over the regular season over 500. They get to host the Los Angeles Rams, who are 12-5. That game is going to be at 3:30 on Fox. On top of that, you've got the Green Bay Packers heading to the Chicago Bears. A classic matchup for anyone who's been here in the Midwest. Packers, Bears. Now, in the past, the Packers, they've owned that recently. Since basically in my lifetime, the Packers have owned that, but they've also had Aaron Rodgers. He's not there anymore. This is going to be Caleb Williams against Jordan Love. Should be a real fun matchup there in Chicago. That's going to be at 7 p.m. on Amazon Prime Video. Thank you all very much for joining us tonight on Sports Force Extra. We'll see you next Tuesday for the next edition of Sports Force Extra.